God would never be giving you a message of hopelessness. That message isn't from God, that it's all hopeless. And if we could just tell ourselves that when we feel this oppression, it could change. But I talk about restitution in the book. You know, even though God has given us grace, if you steal something, it's one thing to say you're sorry, but you got to pay it back. And in there, I talk about working in a clothing store where when I was in college, I stole $1,000. And I reached a point where I made a decision to call, write, phone, talk to everybody I'd ever hurt, except for that guy I worked for in South Carolina. I just thought, well, that's no big deal. You know, he's a wealthy guy. And, you know, 20 years later, I'm still thinking, well, that's no big deal. And I'm wondering, why am I still thinking about this? So I calculated up the $1,000 with interest, and I wrote him a check for $6,000 with, you know, a letter that kind of hinted if he wanted to tear it up, that'd be all right with me, or send it back, you know, I'd be okay. But, you know, I got a letter back a few weeks later, and he said, you know, when you own things, people want something from you. Everybody is coming after you for more. He said, I had just about lost hope. And he said, then your letter came. And he says, you can't imagine what it did for me. So there's God taking something that was evil and absolutely turning it into something for the good of that person. And you know, now I don't have to think about that anymore. It's not there.